Good afternoon, glitter bombs. I think I'm late. If I was to be somewhere, I was late for that. If I was to be somewhere, I was definitely late for that. So, but I'm always on time because I always get there on time. Like I was today. I was on time. I showed up. I got there. Hey, how are ya? What are you at? Good to see ya. What's on the go? Cheers. I sent your little one a message via the message. The only way I could message her was through the money app thing. And I was like, happy birthday tomorrow. That's a glitter bomb. It's not today, it's tomorrow, right? I did say it's tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow to her. What are you at today, what? I'm here chillaxing. I just got back from the hospital. My mother got her test back. One of the tests that she had was on the brain, and one of the tests was on the liver. They can't test her lungs. So, what they checked in the brain was copacetic. And I'm like, oh, so that's not the attitude she's been copping. She's been copping an attitude since she got a little sick. And she's like, it must be the brain cancer. It's not brain cancer. We know that today. We know there's no brain cancer. And I said, you do realize that you scared an old woman to death by telling her she was tight full of cancer without confirming a goddamn stick of it. You didn't just tell her, oh man, we think there could be some cancer there. You told her she was tight full. Brain, lungs, liver. And then proceeded to tell her what they were going to treat her with. Going to do radiation, they said, with chemotherapy pills. Without even testing her for cancer. Without confirming anything. No. So this is what we're dealing with. We're getting confirmation now. She doesn't have cancer on the brain. Nope. That's a good thing today. I was like, that's a fucking prayer answered, mother. Don't be knocking that shit. She's like, well, why am I sick? And I'm like, well, they could come back with another it could be a tumor on the liver and not cancer. You could be okay. Right? There could be no need to treat a tumor that's not malignant or whatever. It because there's tumors, there's benign, and there's malignant. One spreads like fast wildfire, and one just stays dormant. You could have a tumor for years, 50 years, 100 years, people live with tumors. But if it's the right kind of tumor. So the cancer that they told her that she had, part of it's not there now. We're going to see about the liver next week. Next week, we'll find out the liver results. Right now, I'm home, grateful, and I'm smoking a nice little fatty with y'all. Fucking good to be here. I didn't stay too long because it's a hospital, and hospitals are a nightmare, right? They're like nasty. And my sister spent 3 days in that hospital sick with COVID. She had COVID. They told mom she wasn't allowed back. No visitors last night. And then this morning, we're like, well, how are we supposed to hear from the doctor if we're not allowed in? And I don't have COVID. And my cousin don't have COVID. So we're allowed in, right? So we got confirmation that I was allowed to be in there. And she's like, well, the doctor's coming in. You got to get here. And I'm like, I'm gonna get here, and I got a cab right away. Get there. Never did no live. Didn't do any yoga yet. I plan on stripping this hospital clothes off me and getting my ass to the mat today, just for my own soul's sake. Just to go of the hospital. I feel all fuzzy from the hospital. I did proceed when I walk in, wipe everything off. I didn't touch anything that was touched yesterday by my sister. No, because I'm very adamant about not getting sick. I have put myself on a wellness plan. I've been drinking limoncello shots and they're no alcohol, okay? It's just straight up lemons boiled with ginger. And I make it into a boiled up juice. No sugar, no additives, just ginger, sliced up, chunks of ginger, and lemons whole cut up. I juices them a little bit first, like makes them soft, and then I cuts them up. Hey, cheers, boys. So, like I said, I takes my limoncello shots in the morning. I keeps myself with my P's and Q's and tries not to be crazy when it comes to like stress eating over your mother being sick, because she's really not that sick. Now tomorrow, or no, it won't be tomorrow, we'll find out. We'll find out either Tuesday or Wednesday, probably the day I leave. When I leave, we'll get the answers. Because I'm still going on Thursday. I told her that. She's like, are you? I am. Oh, I'm still going to Niagara, baby. I'm still going to Niagara. Can't wait to get there. Cannot wait to get there. It's 2 intense days of healing and a day of recovery. And then I'm like good to free to meet people if I want and do what I like. We're going to be like interacting still. It's just going to be like I'm allowed to like decompress from all that and yeah. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a nice week. 6 days or 5 days, because the morning I leaves, it's like 5 a.m. on the 2nd. It's a hard morning for them. I don't know. They don't get up that early, I don't think. I'm super excited too. And I've got, like I said, nothing but love and light and prayers and positivity. Today's news was great news. I reassured my mom because the news from the doctor today was very positive. What's not so positive is how fast they did diagnose her and tell her she was a very sick woman with cancer without confirming any cancer. These tests that looked like cancer that made the doctors panic my mother, who was an old woman anyway. These test results are often found unreliable if there's dirt or dust or the fucking vibration off the woman was wrong. It happens. It happens. So to diagnose her and then to want to treat her so quickly was not on my books. So that's why I didn't go in this week. Because I was going to disagree with the doctors. Well, I'm glad they didn't start her on the chemo pills right away. Because she doesn't have cancer yet. And if she does, I'm sure she'll start those pills. Because it's what the doctor says. And that's when I walk away from my family completely and wholly. Because I've told them that's not the answer. And they choose not to listen to me anyway. Not that they listen to me, but the words that are coming out of my mouth are not for my own benefit. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are. Maybe I like to hear myself talk. Because of what Big Pharma didn't do to me. Maybe the doctors that misdiagnosed me 3 times with 3 different diseases. No. Maybe that was my mind and not my body. Maybe. Maybe I lied and the doctors didn't misdiagnose me. So I would be very sick right now without my medication. My medication for the hyperthyroidism was something that made me very ill. It made me shake internally. I was a vibrating mess. And yes, I was on drugs too at that time in my life, yeah. But the drugs didn't give me that vibration. It was the thyroid medicine. I vibrate differently now. The squirrels actually vibrate, yes, but not in a way this tight, little tiny medication affected my butterfly gland here. No, it affected it in a way where it put my body into a swing of, of, of chemicals and hormones that I didn't need in my body because I was misdiagnosed. And because of my behavior and my drug abuse and my lifestyle, people chose to ignore me and call me a drug addict. That's okay too. That's okay too. But when you look around you and see what the drugs and the medicine and the doctors are doing to everyone, every pill, are you going to tell, you're still going to call me a drug addict because that's who I am, okay? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with accepting that. But I can guarantee you that there's not a pill out there that I'll ever take again. You can tell me I'm dying. That's okay. That's okay. I'm refusing. I'm refusing anything that they can offer me. And I hope that my mom makes an informed decision when she do choose to take those pills. And I'm okay with that. Not okay with why, because it would be to probably spite me now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Can't understand, can't begin for the life of me to try and comprehend what possessed her to get a booster shot and a flu shot into one doctor's session. What doctor does that? What doctor approves that? My mother never had pneumonia in her life. Never had it in her life till she got sick with the jab. And then she got pneumonia on top of pneumonia on top of pneumonia. Every time she got the jab, she got a new dose of pneumonia. That very same fucking time. So, like, I'm not telling you misinformation. This is actually happening. This is legitimately. She's in there now. She was told 3 days ago, and coming out of Emerge, she was tight full of cancer in the brain, the lungs, and the liver. Here, we're gonna start you on a treatment as soon as we confirms everything. Well, now you're confirming they don't have it on the brain. So what's next? Are you going to come up with the treatment now? So you got to make sure it's on the liver. Oh, so they're going to make sure the chest was undefined, but it's pretty sure they're cancer. The biopsy is undefined, but now it's pretty sure they're cancer. Who knows? Who knows? It's a dollar bill in their pockets. That's how that woman is. And I can't fight it. I can't fight it. What am I fighting? Who do I fight? Who do I scream to? Where do I go to fight for my mother's life right now? I don't know. I stood up for my own life. I stopped the medication and told them they're crazy. Test my blood. And my levels are fine. My levels of thyroid are fine. My levels of sugars and blood pressure are fine. My liver has repaired itself. In the 2 years almost I got sober. When I was almost ready to die, when they had me ready to fucking get cirrhosis, literally, I was fucking very close. Now my liver is picture perfect. They've never seen a nicer liver. It's first textbook, she said. I'm like, how is that possible? How is that possible? She said, it's a miracle. I'm like, okay. Or your fucking tests always could have been wrong. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows, though? How many more times was I going to get diagnosed wrongly? When I'm like, look, doc, my diabetes, you say you're diabetes, I don't need needles, I don't need that. Listen, test me again, please. I was very drunk the night before and I ate pizza on the way to the blood work. It's going to be off. She's like, oh, well, then you're definitely diabetic. And I'm like, no, please test me again so I can have a proper fasting. And she wouldn't do it. Instead, I went home with a bag of medication and pins that I had to do myself. I was 4 months sticking myself. No wonder I got high blood pressure. I instantly turned purple as soon as they passed me over the prescription. I was like, I don't do needles. I was like freaking out every time I pricked my damn finger, let alone stick myself with injectables. It was a nightmare. And I will never let another doctor misdiagnose me again. I'm done being misdiagnosed. What are you at, boys? I'm sorry. Sorry for getting off on a tangent. I was just a little bit perturbed. They scared that poor bitch out her fucking knickers. They did. She was like, I'm sick. Yeah, but I didn't think I was that fucking sick. Right. So, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Get a recheck. Ask for a second opinion. And when they says, no, you can't have a second opinion, walk away from them. Get yourself out. If you can't and you're too sick, you call 911 and a policeman will come and get you. You tell them you're in hospital and you don't know how to get out of it. Because they're going to treat you. Just saying. Thanks for praying for my mother, buddy. Mr. Dennis. Thanks. I knows whatever it is, if you're looking at something on a scan and you're unsure, but you're pretty sure, but you're unsure, you don't go in and tell the woman, hey, you're full of cancer, my darling. We're going to treat you with radiation and chemotherapy pills, but we're going to confirm it all first. Do you know that old woman almost shit herself? I'm sure I didn't change her, but I'm sure she shit herself, okay? Because, well, this is what you're telling her. Yeah. So, please, doctor, get your facts straight before you shoot your mouth off to my mother again. Because if he tells her that she don't have cancer this time, I'm definitely going to ask for a second opinion. If you're going to... Now for sure. Because if your first opinion was this, can I get a second? Can I get a witness here? I'm going to need somebody to confirm that she don't have cancer before you pays for the prescription to kill her. That's what I want to do. Before you gives her these little chemotherapy pills. And last I heard, chemotherapy on an 80-year-old woman is going to kill her. So she's not going to take your medicine. And I want proof that there's cancer. Let me see. Let me see the type. Let me see the actual. I want to see it. I want proof that it's cancer. I want bar none proof it's cancer before she takes anything. Let me prove to me. And they can't. Because the liver is going to be undetermined as well. Who's suing who then? They let her go. She all right? Wasabi is what I say. It's like wasabi, but it's worse. It's a darker wasabi. It's not the flavorful kind. It's the taste in the back of your mouth when you get throat punched. And that's what I'd like to do to the doctor. That scared the shit out of my mother. And I'm not a violent woman. I'm not a violent woman. Nope. But I would throat punch that doctor. Yep, I would. And that's not me threatening him. Nope. If I had been there and shit had gone down right, and he had to say that in front of me, and now not having the guts to show up, they're sending in interns. The man himself who originally said she got cancer didn't show up today. God, no. He's got many, many things to do. Why speak to the woman he told was dying on Friday last week? No. So, no. Yeah. That's where we're at. That's where we at. Squirrels? Squirrels is not gone squirrely, but she's about to. So I'm going to take this shit off of me. I'm going to get to the mat properly. I'm going to work it out. And I'm going to move my body. And I don't feel like a bag of shit because I did move my body yesterday. And I was very, very not. I didn't finish the complete. I think I missed 2 lines. There was 2 different sessions that I didn't do. And I know this. But today I'm paying up for it. I'm getting to that mat. I'm going to give myself a good workout. And I'm going to be feeling good. And then I'm going to shower it all off of me. And I'm going to scream into the shower. Because it feels like it. Just the frustration of it all. Because nobody hears me when they see doctors and professionals. And I see people just like you or me. We're human. We make mistakes. We're all human. Even these doctors that know everything. We make mistakes too. They make mistakes too. This is fucking not a new thing, Buzz. It's not a new thing. It's not like it's a fucking magical all of a sudden. What? Doctors are wrong? No. It's a proven. It's a track record with this shit. It's like, what the fuck? And I don't care if this video gets taken down for medical misinformation. It's damn well true in my books. Every word of it. It's a legitimate. It's what happened to me. It's what happened to my mom. So none of it is not true. Not one word is not true. So leave it up or leave it down, take it down. I don't care. You've all heard me out, and that's what I needed. I needed to get it off my chest because I was about to scream at a young woman, and she was just trying to shoot the messenger, and it was me. And I was like, girl, I'm like, that's good news. And she's like, well, and I'm like, don't well me. Don't well me. I'm like, and then I was like, can you explain to me why the doctor told her that she was full of cancer? And she's like, well, there's still test results to come back. And I'm like, of course, but they could come back as a tumor or a cancer, right? Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's possibility. Everything is possible, she said. Anything at this point is possible. And I'm like, Can you find out why? He told her she was needing chemotherapy. It's like, well, she said the mass that's there. I'm like, the mass you mean on her lungs that she hasn't been smoking for 60 years of her life? No, it's been 70 years of her life. No, maybe 65 years of her life. She's been smoking? Okay. Okay. So that mass could be just a fucking cigarette. It could be just a term, okay? It might not be cancer. Oh, I'll come with you if you want me to. I would love to go and take you to the river. Hey, now, my computer's all busted up because the screws are all coming out of it. There's only like 4 screws in it now. So I got to find some screws somewhere for it because it's falling apart. And it's a pretty new computer. So I don't want my new computer to actually fall apart. Then I would be kind of fucked. I would have no access to my friends and family on here. You know who you all are. Every one of you. Yes. Hey. I'm glad. Thanks, Buzz. Thank you for being here. Cheers, everyone. Like I said, here, just need an event. Doctor sucks holes. Now that was medical misinformation. Although some doctors do suck holes. I don't know. Don't ask me to drop names, but you fuckers knows who you were. Cheers. It's Friday, everyone. Please get fried. Get fried. Get baked. Don't get hammer fucked. Don't get hammer fucked tonight. I am almost 2 years. I can't wait. I should stop saying it now till it's actually here. I'll be up in Niagara when I celebrate my 2 years. And it's going to be like with a pure, fresh cup of coffee. Ooh, I'm going to have a cup of coffee on the first. And I don't mean like a small one. I mean like a big old cup of coffee with actual sugar in it. I don't know. Yeah. I'm doing that. That's what I'm doing. I think. I hope. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a good week. I know that. Because the week ahead is going to be all clear results for my mom. It's going to be all clear results for me. I don't have any results to go in, actually. I'm just actually going to be going. It's going to be exciting. Just going on a jet plane, people. Don't mind me. Take pictures if you like. Take pictures if you like. It's a before and after. It's a before and after. Hey. Cheers, boys. Sweet. It's a really good day to be here. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad I was daughter on the spot today. My sister is home sick as a dog. I hope she gets better really fast. I did give her the helpful hints to heal herself. I don't know if she wants to take them or not. Because again, it's too funny, people. It's like nobody listens to me till I'm fucking spot on. Yep. Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk. Talk all you want. But nobody listens to the squirrels till I fucking hits the nail right on the head. And it's like, yeah. I thank you all for being here. I have been here a half hour. Oh, and I don't know what happened yesterday, but I locked myself out of YouTube and I was not pleased about it. I was like, what do you mean I can't type? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, it's like, you need to. And I looked up and the thing was gone. And I'm like, I'm not on YouTube. So I had to go find me. And then I couldn't find me. So I had to add me. And I'm like, why am I not there? And then I couldn't get into me. And I was like, it was a mess yesterday trying to set up a new StreamYard account, which I failed to do, fuckers. I still failed to do it. I don't know how I did it, but I'm going live tomorrow. I don't know if I got any time left. We're going to try it out. We're going live tomorrow. Hope to see y'all after. Can't stay long. Hey, my dear, no worries. Hope to see you later. You goes live yourself on Fridays, don't ya? Aren't you on a new platform now? Do you still come on to YouTube? He plays karaoke. No, he plays guitar. He plays a good guitar. Mm-hmm. I've been there. Hey, now. All right, Buzz. I'm going to drop on out of here. Take care, everyone. Make sure you knows what you knows. And if you knows it, keep it fucking close because they'll say you don't. Just saying, who the fuck are they? We don't know. Bitches. They the people keeping you down. So remember what you know. And remember, no one can keep you down. Just saying. Not a soul. Nope. Nope. Only you. And it's not worth keeping yourself down. Because that's just shit. Much love. Remember, tomorrow, karaoke, squirrels. Today, it's a good day. The brain is cancer free. Blessed be. Let's pray and hope the liver is clear as a bell. And well, she can live with a few humps and bumps on her lungs for another few years. So, cheers. Salute. Thank you. Take your time today. Love yourself. Love your family. Love your soul tribe. And remember, you knows what you knows. Don't let no one take it from you. Okay?